What's happened now, I believe, is that we're 5 years further on. Now there's an even younger generation, and these are not just students, but they're also teenagers, who literally have no knowledge at all of what it was like under British rule. They still have this idealized image of Hong Kong under the British. But ever since Hong Kong became a British colony, the English never did anything to try and introduce democracy. So they still have this idealized image of England. That's why they go waving Union Jacks and Hong Kong flags and so on, and American flags. What I wish is that they would implement the law a lot faster. Some of the people who took part in the Mong Kok riots, I think about 3-4 years ago, they've only just recently been brought to trial. So some of the people now who are being arrested, I hear it's almost 5,000. It could be 5, 6, 7 years before they're all brought to trial, which is far too late for deterrent sentences to have any effect on the people who are rioting now. So I think the problem is not the rule of law, but the speed of implementing the law. It needs to be implemented much faster in order that people realize that they cannot be excused for this kind of behavior. And believe you me, this kind of behavior, this kind of rioting, the violence, the vandalism, smashing up the MTR stations, beating up people, a man was killed by a brick, another man set on fire. I mean, any other country in the world, democratic countries included, would never stand for this. America would have called out the National Guard. They'd probably have called out the army by now. In England, the Special Air Force, there would have been riot police on a scale 10 times, 100 times what you're seeing in Hong Kong. France, Germany, the same. They don't allow these kind of demonstrations in Germany or France. They're taken away and locked up and sentenced. And real bullets would have been fired eventually with this kind of thing going on.